Hello everyone. I'm going to tell you now, misophonia is no joke. It's one of the most painful things to experience. Misophonia means the fear of sound, and we're not talking about sirens, alarms, bangs and the like. If you have ears that work, that will affect you. We're talking about those, plus pencil scratching on paper, keyboard typing, people chewing and swallowing, including myself, footsteps, the little things, even my pets itching themselves or eating food. I admire people who can live with it and can still function. It makes you want to become quite a hermit just to have silence. Yes, that makes you sound like one of those miserable old women who always want quiet. When your ears hurt from even the littlest sound, it can do that to you. It can make you want to silence all things that make noise. Also, if you are the cause of my suffering at that point, then at that moment I become quite horrible. It's got to the point where I think kids don't like me. I'm not saying kids are bad. They're not. However, because of the noise they make, I can come across as unfriendly. I hear everything at dog level, and as friendly as that dog is, if you scream down its ears, it wouldn't be so friendly anymore. Then you have to go out and function in real life. Luckily for me, there's an amazing invention. Headphones. Man, I could not leave my house without them. I'm a religious woman. If I didn't have headphones, not only could I not leave my house or walk my dog, I also wouldn't be able to go to my place of worship. There are loads of babies and kids there. I think my ears would need to be buried separately from my body. White noise is a must for me at times like this, because it drowns out everyone else but the person you want to focus on. It takes a lot of preparation, but it's worth it. This is the condition that a lot of people with autism have. It's one of the reasons why I, at least, will say a lot of the same jokes to the point that they become repetitive. If you think about it, if you say something that's funny and it gets a laugh, then you know that that's a safe joke. However, if I branch out and I get it wrong, that person could be nice enough to tell me that they're offended nicely and calmly, or they might decide to get annoyed and raise their voice, and in my condition, that's not a good idea. So, with the communication disorder, I say what I know to be a safe joke. However, I also know that with my misophonia, that I'm not going to have a raised voice. Misophonia is a type of sensory disorder. We autistic people have problems with a lot of those, whether it be scratchy clothing or loud sounds or something like that. We may even appear very cold toward people. I've been known to accidentally pull faces or cut eyes at people because of the noise that is in my ears at the time. I wasn't even upset with the person. I'm just responding to the sound that's in my area. This is the reason I love doing YouTube. I can do it in silence. No one is going to have to talk to me during it. I don't have a boss that I have to speak to, so I can just be in my recording area, completely silent. My hearing is so sensitive that according to my family, I talk too quiet. So in order for me to even be heard by you, I have to run it through Audacity to boost the volume, so that you will also be able to hear what I have to say. My ears hurt all of the time, so my voice is very quiet, and therefore no one seems to be able to hear me, because I hear myself 10 times louder than anyone else does, and my only other option is to shout, which really is just not an option with this condition. If you see a person with autism and they're covering their ears, they probably have misophonia. Misophonia is very specific because anyone with working ears will be startled by a siren or a loud sound. That's normal if you have working ears. This condition, however, is just as painful if it's a pencil dropping or scratching on paper or anything that would be considered a quiet noise that would go in the background. These ones are just as painful as the ones that are loud. Whether it's a really quiet sound or loud sound, it could be enough to give a migraine for days. Anyway, if you've got this far, then you're handsome and you're beautiful and you, well, I'm speechless. I'll let you know next time I see you. Over to the pets. Hello all, this is Sylvie. If you liked what you saw, then subscribe for more.
Hey everyone, my name's Bonjo. If you enjoyed yourself, then give it a thumbs up and share it with all your friends.
Hi everybody, I'm Jack, and if you had fun, then comment down below and let my mum know if you could have one superpower, what would it be?